Y'all, I swear, U20 Women's Asian Cup. We are less than half an hour away from kickoff between China and Vietnam. Why are we here? I swear to you, China in the U20 Women's Asian Cup. Oh my god. Guys, supporting this country's national team is really not good for my health. At all. This is more painful than being a Tottenham fan. At least Spurs fans get some hope. We just live in despair. For those of you who don't know what I'm on about, and fair, I wouldn't really expect many people to pay attention to the U20 Women's Asian Cup. You know? But the U20 Women's Asian Cup, it's a really small tournament, but there are only 2 groups, each with 4 teams. China is in the same group with Japan, North Korea, and Vietnam. Okay, listen. China and Japan in the same group. That would have already brought up some political questions, but North Korea in there as well? Oh boy. And look, while I may have zero hope for the men's team, I mean, our women's team is pretty decent. Okay, forget that 2023 World Cup, right? We don't talk about England, but our women's team is pretty good, in all honesty. At least it hasn't plunged me to the depths of suffering that the men's team has, so there's that. So with that being said, how did we do in the U20 Women's Asian Cup? First group match against North Korea, we scratched a 1-1 draw at the last minute. Second match, we lost to Japan. I mean, losing to Japan was expected, but North Korea, seriously. I know they're a pretty good team in Asia, but still, I would understand if we took the lead and then just bottled it later because, you know, that's what you expect with China these days. Actually, you just don't expect them to take the lead at all normally. But no, North Korea took the lead late into the match, and then we had to scratch a last-minute equalizer. Anyways, our last group game is against Vietnam, who are already eliminated. Kickoff is about 25 minutes away. Oh boy! So, what has to happen? Well, Japan is on 6 points, North Korea are on 4 points, we're on 1 point, and Vietnam's on 0, so they're already out, as previously mentioned. But what has to happen is we need to win against Vietnam. Not only that, we have to hope Japan beats North Korea. So, listen here, China. You've already disappointed me massively at the Men's Asian Cup. I don't have much hope for the U17 Women's Asian Cup either, considering the group we're in. Please, I beg of you, just give me this one small mercy. This one glimmer of happiness. Oh my gosh, I already had to deal with that rough midterm week, and now this. Please don't compound my suffering. I beg of you. Please don't make me come back to this the very next day and make another pain video because the whole world wants to see that. I know, but still, I just want to see us do decent in one tournament. I'm not okay, guys. I mean, China at the Asian Cup was a disaster. Barcelona have started stumbling again recently. Mbappe's probably going to Real Madrid. And now this. Please, I beg of you, just for once don't disappoint me, please. Please. Remember what happened in 2022 World Cup qualifications. The one where we lost to Vietnam on Lunar New Year. Please don't make that happen again. I beg of you. Yes, considering how terrible Vietnam have been in this competition, we should be winning this on paper. But it's football. Nothing is won on paper. Please. Just please make it to the knockouts.